Hello and welcome. I am Mother Azure, as you can guess, or you can call me Maria, whatever you like. I am here today again with a weekly message. There's gonna be another collective reading. I posted my first reading last week, and this reading is gonna be a little bit different from that one because I'm actually gonna be channeling and giving out some information right now at the beginning. Basically, if you came across this video or I shared it with you, chances are you've been probably feeling off a little bit this past few days, and I'm going to explain to you what's happening. My guides, I consulted them because about 2 days ago I started feeling exhausted out of nowhere, even though I had slept well. I hadn't done anything out of the ordinary, but I was completely tired and I was falling asleep everywhere. I felt like trash. And also my anxiety was really high, so I decided to to ask them what was happening because it was unusual for me. And basically, I didn't record this because I didn't think it was going to be that type of message. They told me that this was a collective energy shift. So a lot of people were going to be experiencing the same thing over the course of probably a couple days to up to a week or two. And I actually found some people on social media talking about it, and they called it the Great Purge. Now let me explain a little bit about that. Basically, because of the change in energy from 2020 to 2021 and possibly the age of Aquarius as well, our bodies are purging any repressed negative energies. This can be anxiety, this could be repressed anger, sadness, anything, because we are actually vibrating, some of us, at a higher we're having a higher vibration. Because of this, there have been some spiritual awakenings going on, more people experiencing paranormal events, and also developing their psychic gifts. So bottom line is, it's happening because your body is adapting to the new energy, and they're purging out these negative energies for something new to come in. Alright, so they wanted me to say, and this is what they told me as well back when I did the reading, they wanted me to basically let it go. And by let it go, I mean let it flow through you. If you feel sad, go ahead and cry. If you feel anxious, let it pass. Do not block it, because the longer you block it, the longer you're gonna be in that energy, and you're gonna be paying some karmic energy. I don't know how to state that. I'm not exactly sure what they're trying to tell me with this, but basically, the longer you stay in that energy, the worse it's probably gonna get for you. So it's very important that you take out some time in these upcoming days as needed to let your emotions run, and without judgment. Okay, we don't want that. Basically just let it flow and release all of those emotions, everything. Okay, because we don't want you to stay stuck in the same place for months on end, and they don't want you to feel like you're being punished in any way, because you're not. This is a way for the old energy to be purged out and for new energy to come in. Okay, so now I'm gonna be taking out some cards, see if there's anything else they want to tell me. Something you should know, this camera cuts off every 20 minutes or so, so I'm not editing the video. My camera is just dying. Okay, and also when I read tarot, I read it intuitively, so what I say may not always be in the cards. So I get a lot of mental images, I hear things. When I say hear, I do it like this because I'm not hearing it like I will hear another human being, not the way you're hearing me right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with, they're telling me to start with this one, so let's see if they want to say anything from here. I'm gonna shuffle these this way actually, Because last time in my other video I forgot to say that I pre-shuffled the cards. I actually did. You didn't see me do that in the other one. And if you want to see the other one, I really encourage it, because it was like an overview of this upcoming maybe months, or at least, I mean, it kind of predicted this energy as well. So if you want to see that, go see that. It's my first video on this channel. So let's see if they what they have to say right here. Oh, courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. These are Archangel Oracle cards. They really like using these ones. By the way, I'm channeling my guides, that includes ancestors, and one of them is Archangel Michael, so he likes these cards. Let's do that. And I also have an animal spirit, but I can talk about that at another time. It might be, ooh, did you see that? What the hell? See, Archangel Sandalphon, gentleness. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. That fits very well with what I just said. That they don't want you to judge yourself while you're feeling down. That's not the point. We want you to feel better, okay? Let's see what else from here. I'm going to take another card from here, and then I'm going to use one of these because they wanted me to use one of those. You know what to do. There it is. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So that card usually comes out when they are confirming something I just said. That's not necessarily in the cards. So just they want you to be brave through this period. It's not going to last forever. This is probably going to be a few days for you. It may be just one day if you let it flow, okay? The longer you stay stuck, the worse you're gonna feel worse. The longer you stay in that energy. But if you let it flow, it's not gonna be that bad. It's gonna be like we'll call it a spiritual cold. Then oh, I'm still shuffling these. Maybe they have. I said I was gonna get another one, but I just kept shuffling these. There it is. What spiritual understanding? Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truth. This ties back to my other my other video I did, because they said that we were gonna be receiving some truths. So we were gonna receive some clarity. So again, during this period, on top of feeling all of those emotions, your psychic gifts may be increasing slowly, or maybe they will do like a sharp increase and then just stop right there. Don't freak out, okay? This is normal, and it's happening to bring in your blessings and get you closer to who you really are, and also your mission here on this earth. What? Okay, I'm sorry, I get excited when I see this. I can't hold it. I do this almost I do it every day, virtually every day, okay? And I still get like surprised. This is clairsentience. It says Archangel Raziel, notice your recurrent physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Specifically here, for those of you who are interested in the chakras, I would really recommend here working on your heart chakra in this upcoming days to help you release all of those emotions, alright? So let's see. They wanted me to get one of these before, but I actually started with those, and I can see why. Oh, these cards are so hard to shuffle. I'm sorry. They're huge. Let's see. I really like these. So there's the Saints and Mystics cards. Let's see if they have something to say through these cards. I probably will read from the book, because they give a nice overview of each saint or mystic that comes up, and they usually have very beautiful messages, so that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see what comes out here. Also, Leonardo da Vinci. Inspiration. So let's read that from the book real quick, because I mean, it just explains it beautifully. So I'm gonna read this part, and it's the oracle meaning. So here he is, and it says, emotionally, Da Vinci encourages the energy of quiet contemplation and reserve, allowing you to pay attention to the energy you surround yourself in and choose to absorb. Spiritually, he activates the third eye chakra, aligning with his mantra Saper Vedere, knowing how to see, and enables powerful clairvoyant vision to see beyond the surface and the hidden, discovering new ways to live, think, work, and be. And consciously, he sparks insatiable curiosity and shows us how to master the creator inside ourselves. You have great ideas, projects, and passions to share with the world, and those ideas will give you the fuel to carry them into the day's light. And here they have a quote from him, and it says, I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. Being willing is not enough, we must do. So what I'm taking from here is that is the energy they're telling you to embody in these couple of days. At least try, okay? And I mean, Leonardo da Vinci was a painter, so maybe I feel like, oh, okay, got it. So while we were talking about releasing emotions, if you're an artist, I'm pretty sure you know where I'm going with this, but you know, I'm gonna explain that a little bit. When you put how you feel, let's say on paper, whether you do a painting, whether you write it out, whether you do maybe you do sculpting, anything, that helps you release your emotions. It helps you channel them in a different way, okay? So it does help you let those emotions go, but also acknowledge them at the same time. So apart from what I just read, maybe for some of you here, if you like painting or doing anything creative, it's a good idea to do so if you feel called to, because it's probably gonna help you with all of this if you have issues with releasing your emotions, if you're like me, basically. Alright. So I'm gonna leave this for later. I'm gonna get some tarot cards, see if they have anything else to say. Basically, I already gave the message in like the first couple of minutes, but sometimes what are my shuffling skills? Honestly, sometimes they just like to confirm, but other times they really like to give more messages. So maybe let's see what they have to say here. Oh, 2 keepers. So the keepers in this deck are kings. So we got the King of Pentacles and the King of Spells, and I just heard ground yourself. If you don't know what grounding is, I suggest you search it up. Maybe going out into nature will be very beneficial for you right now, and also the creative part. But I just heard ground yourself, so maybe work on that root chakra if you can, and also your sacral. This is the 6 of Boons, and this is the 6 of Pentacles, by the way. If you see this woman, okay, so if you can see her, she's just resting with the bunnies. But this card, I'm actually seeing it in my head in the Rider-Waite version. And okay, so what the book said about energy, the energies you surround yourself with, this is the same message right here. This is the same with the gentleness card we took out of the beginning. Because you are sensitive at this time, you have to be very careful with what kind of energy you allow into your space. So let's say that you are dealing with someone who is not doesn't hold your best interest, or maybe someone that's always criticizing you. I know it's difficult, but I have to say it. So if possible, create some distance with them around this time, because whatever they say or do is probably going to affect you a lot more than it usually did. So you may become angry a lot faster, you may become hurt more easily, and we don't want that, okay? So take this time as a retreat for yourself, okay? Do what you like to do, and treat yourself like you would treat a child. I always say that when we talk about gentleness, because people sometimes, and this includes me, we tend to be our worst critics. We tend to be the harshest on ourselves, but you would not be harsh to a child, right? Or a baby animal, a bunny, correct? So that's how I want you, and they want you to treat yourselves at this time, okay? Being harsh and judgmental and allowing those energies near you will not help you, okay? Basically, just treat yourself with I'm talking about the gloves. I forgot what the saying is, okay? But you get my point. Let's see what else I have to say here. The 10 of Challenges. This card came out back when I did the reading with my guides about what was happening. The cards that came out were the 10 of Swords, is 10 of Swords, and the Star came out, okay? So, yes, this signifies an ending, of course, because the energy is changing, okay? And this person right here, this is the 10 of Challenges. This is the Forest of Enchantment Tarot, by the way. This person has already, you know, given up. They let go, alright? And by giving up, I don't mean, you know, proclaiming defeat. No, I pretty much what this is telling me is that you need to let this pass, okay? So the 10 of Swords is a complete ending. In the Rider-Waite's tarot, it's a man that's basically stabbed by 10 swords, right? Here he's just resting, okay? You need to let this pass, like I said before. You can't possibly hold on to it, because the longer you hold on to it, you're just gonna, you know, just feel worse. And for what reason? Okay, you're not here to suffer, all right? The times you have suffered is because you needed to learn some sort of lesson. The divine spirit, they don't want you to suffer. There are just some lessons that you need to go through to become exactly who you're here to be, okay? This is, again, not a punishment. Let's see what else we have here. What else do I want to say? Oh, there's two here. Okay, hold on. So we got the 2 of Challenges, which is the 2 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. You see what that man is doing? He's facing himself in a mirror. And the 7 of Cups. This 7 of Cups, specifically in this deck, says the word wait in the guidebook, okay? So I would really recommend not making any important decisions at this time, because you may be influenced by heightened emotions, and that could lead you to make decisions that you wouldn't otherwise make, okay? And if you don't have anything to decide on, this is basically telling you that even if right now you feel like you don't know where you're going, and you feel all of these emotions and you are all over the place, basically, it's not gonna be forever. Trust your intuition, trust where it's leading you, and just trust that this is gonna be temporary, okay? Once again, they don't want you to suffer. They're making me tell you so you don't suffer unnecessarily, okay? I feel like they have more. And that 2 of Swords here in this deck specifically, now I know why they made me use this one. He's looking at himself in the mirror. So a lot of, okay, hold on, a lot of possibly repressed, the emotions, yes, but trauma, you may be reliving those memories right now, or just painful memories. They're coming to the surface so you can deal with them emotionally and move on from them. That's all that's happening, okay? Let's see what else. When a lot of them flip, I don't take them, okay? There. This is the, you see the Queen and the King of Pentacles right there. So this Queen, again, in this deck, I always focus on which deck I'm using, okay? Unless they make me see like a Rider-Waite's or another deck that I own. This Queen in this deck specifically is very motherly, okay? It's very caring. She's actually holding right here, if you can see that, a packet of herbs. She's actually barefoot here. Once again, that grounding energy that I talked about. But she embodies the gentleness they want you to treat yourself with, okay? And this may also, because I have the King and the Queen right here, I don't want to say that you're going through a breakup, because I don't think, if that's not for you, don't take it. But I know that they're together, but I just got something else, I have to say it. So maybe this painful time may be triggered specifically for someone that's watching right now, because of a breakup or some sort of falling out with a family member. I don't know where that came from, but I have to say it. I just heard, take a look in the mirror, see the truth for yourself. It's coming from this card. But this is a little bit of an exercise that I learned somewhere, and I'm gonna share it because it's coming up. If it's coming up in my head, it's for a reason. Basically, you stand in a mirror and you look at yourself in the eyes and you say, I love you, to yourself, and I forgive you, and I care for you. That's gonna bring out a lot of emotions, but it's a very healing exercise. It made me cry, so I'm advising you that it's probably gonna make you cry after a bit. But that may help you in some way. And after, of course, this card fell out, I know. When, let's say if you cry for a long time, you have a long crying session, whatever you need, just dry your tears and look at yourself in the mirror and just smile, because it's done. It's over. That's it. You're doing amazingly, okay? If you're going through this right now, or you will be at whatever time you're watching this, I mean, you've probably been through a lot, okay? And this is like the ultimate part of your healing before your manifestations, before your blessings come in, okay? Remember that we're purging out the old to bring in the new. You can't bring in something new if you don't have space for anything, okay? So this is a 3 of Pentacles. Hold on, there's something. What is this? Ooh! My goodness, the Empress. Here called the Green Mother. Okay. Okay, now I get it. So there's a lot of reparenting going on. If you don't know what reparenting is, again, Google it for more info on this. But it's basically being your own parent. originally that wasn't the case. It was between a therapist and a patient, where the therapist would be the parent. But here I'm talking about, like I said, treating yourself like a little child. Okay, it's about let's say if you didn't have the most loving parents, or one of the parents was absent during your childhood, is about giving, they want you to give that care and love to yourself because you deserve it. Okay, and that's what I just got from here. And this, again, this is a lot of rebuilding. I know this card doesn't mean exactly rebuilding, but that's what I always get from it. I don't know why. And I'm thinking, okay, if you've been manifesting in this past few days, most likely it is going to manifest successfully. Alright? Also, watch what you eat. I don't know. If you drink tea, I recommend drinking some of that. Maybe you're drinking it right now. I don't know. Let's see if they have anything else here to say before I use this is the Chariot. This is a movement forward. And I'm hearing in my head, I'm hearing right now, trust, where you're led. So that's definitely for someone here. Okay, so this period of extreme emotions and reliving painful memories, etc., it's gonna move really fast from that into the blessing. So it's probably not gonna take like, okay, so time is weird, especially for spirits. So I don't know, when they say fast, that may be months for us, but maybe not, because I'm getting that as soon as this period is done, I mean, it's gonna be over as soon as it started. Okay, and after that, they want you to trust where you're being led, because you're moving forward from one chapter of your life to another one completely new. Okay, and they really want you to balance, bruh. Sorry, this is the Two of Pentacles. I was gonna say they really want you to balance your energy, and I mean, it came out as well. Once again, here, be careful with the energy you surround yourself with. Okay, and if you see the troll down here, there's a troll here. Again, this period, if it hasn't hit you, it's probably gonna hit you out of nowhere. You're not gonna know where it came from, okay? But then again, it's gonna leave really soon. Is there anything more here that you guys? Okay, no, I'm not gonna move it. Okay, so they really want you to stand in your power. They want you to remember that you're powerful, that you're a very loved child of the universe, or of God, whatever you believe in. And if you don't believe you're a child of anything, well, just know that you're powerful as you are as a person, okay? And they want you to trust that you have successfully, I mean, been through many things. I already said that, but okay, I just remember something. I saw a saying that I may or may not be quoting incorrectly, but it's about that if you're still alive, if you're still here, it's not over yet, okay? As long as you're here breathing and living, that means there's something more for you to do here, okay? So there may be a couple of rough patches here and there, but you're strong enough to overcome them all, okay? I'm gonna take some from here. This is a lot shorter than I expected it to. Are you kidding me? Those fell off. I'm not gonna take them. I'm gonna take this one. It says okay. It says, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. If you see this woman, she is falling off like a cliff. That's not literally gonna happen to you, but you know. They're not necessarily struggling, especially not this one. They let go. Okay, it says let God in. You don't have to be Christian, you don't have to believe in God, but this basically just means to surrender to whatever is happening right now. Again, the more you try to control it, the more you try to resist this energy, the worse it's going to be for you. So they're just doubling down on that message that you need to let this go, you need to let it happen. And if you're out here with control issues like me, this is going to be a little bit difficult for you, but try, okay? At least try. And I'm seeing in my head the Hanged Man. They told me about this before personally when I was doing a reading for myself. The Hanged Man in tarot, he's hanging from his leg, but he's there willingly, okay? He is surrendering to the alchemy of life. He's following his intuition, okay? So I would really recommend something they recommended me for me, to look up a little bit about the history of the Hanged Man, what it meant, the messages that it carries. I just told you one, but there may be something in there for you as well that's different from what I just said, maybe. But the Hanged Man, especially in this deck, I don't know where he is, there is a dragonfly that may be a good omen for some of you. That may mean something for someone. And that firefly means that you are on the right path, okay? Don't worry, you're not getting stuck, you're not in the wrong path if you're going through this rough patch. You're going through it because you're in the right path, okay? And you need to let go. Let all of the old energy behind so you can move forward successfully, okay? All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. So I already said that about trusting your intuition. So when in doubt, turn within, okay? You can ask for advice, and in fact you should listen to people's advice, but always check in with yourself. Does it feel right? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I supposed to, I don't know, take that leap? Am I not? Always trust your intuition, okay? It's not gonna lead you astray. I'm gonna get tired of saying that, and I happen to doubt it all the time as well. What is this? You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I mean, you are on the right path. Face your true north. This period is helping you become who you're supposed to be, okay? Because you can't carry that energy with you around like on your back and be someone completely new if you don't deal with it, okay? Alright? I mean, if you look at her, that woman right there, I hope you can see her well. She has like a little star right here that she's kind of holding over with her hand, and she's on a cliff, so it reminds me a lot of the Fool card. So there's a new beginning for you, okay? There's new energy coming in, maybe a new opportunity, but I'm gonna take one last message from here. This is not gonna be that, it's not as long as I thought it would be, but they got to the point quick, and that's what we like, right? Spread your wings, Archangel Ariel. Do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you're ready to soar. That reminds me of that. Again, new beginnings, new energy. Move forward. Yes, you should wait right now, probably, to let this go. But again, don't hold back. Wow. Take your power back. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. Need I say more? So, I hope that cleared up why you're feeling this way a little bit. If you're part of the collective, this is definitely gonna resonate with you. If you haven't gone through this yet, you may possibly gonna be going through it in a little bit. Again, do not feel, don't be scared, don't feel, don't second guess yourself, okay? Because I feel like some of you doubt yourselves a lot. Someone here, if they're not talking about me, they're talking about someone here. You once again are on the right path. If you're not manifesting anything yet, go ahead and do so, okay? Research a bit into it and do it, alright? So I'll probably see you all next week, and please take care of yourselves. Much love. Bye.